I have to ask you, what do you think about the Auburn season going forward?
I'm excited. Auburn this year was a disappointment when we first started the year. Just like everybody else, I didn't think we had an identity, and really I'm excited. I was a little disappointed today, but I think it was just injuries and just lack of motivation, but they came through, and that's what counts.
I think we're doing fine. I think today, obviously, Gus used second and third string players until the first half of the game. And then, he put the people in when we needed to win, and we made it, and we did it. No problem.
Yeah.
And I think Gus should be secure, and everything should be fine for Gus.
I think that they're doing a great job getting better every game. The coach has changed since the first game, doing what he has to do to win, and they're making their team step up to the next level. And every game they seem to be doing a little bit more and changing to meet their opponent.
Well, if we keep at the momentum that we have right now, it'll be good. Let me talk to you, Auburn Tigers. Y'all can play. Just don't give up at the third and fourth quarter. Maybe it's not giving up, but fight just as hard in the first two like you did, and do that in the same in the third and fourth. Y'all can do it. I'm rooting for you, War Eagle. Just do it, Boos. Just keep fighting, because you guys have woke up like 3 games ago, and I like these Auburn new Tigers.
What do you think about the Iron Bowl?
I'm looking forward to it. The Iron Bowl in Tuscaloosa and Auburn, we do well over there. We've always done well over there, so I'm looking forward to it. And if the team's up and Sean is up and they call good plays for him, I think we got a good chance. So it'll be interesting. I really don't expect to win, but I sure am looking forward to one.
I think they're definitely worried. I'll be honest with you about that. Everybody's worried. I'm worried about it, but I know Alabama fans are. Alabama fans laugh it off, but when I tell them, I say, okay, that's funny, whatever, but are you a little bit worried? And yes, in fact, they are. That's true.
They should be.
They should be.
I think that we have a very good chance in the Iron Bowl because we've gotten better every game. So I think that the team that plays in the Iron Bowl is going to be even better than today's team. I think that our team is going to raise to that level. I know that they have to meet a very good opponent, Alabama. But I think that the coach is going to have them ready.
We got to win. I mean, I grew up in.
We do have to win.
We got to win. There's no will we. We got to win.
Gus Malzahn.
Gus Malzahn.
What did you think about
my coach?
Did you think he was going to be fired in the beginning?
I think the LSU game, if he would have lost the LSU game, it would have went the exact other way, honestly. And I'm glad that it didn't.
Like he was going to be fired?
Yes. Versus Les Miles, yes. It would the exact opposite would have happened at the end of the year. I don't think they would have done it like they did with Les in the middle of the year. But yes, I think that would have happened.
I guess I was on the fence in the first 3 games, and obviously not on the fence at all right now, but it's a difficult situation to coach football and to rely on 18-year-olds for your career, and so no, I'm never a proponent of firing a coach just because we lose a few games, but if he hadn't won LSU, if they hadn't turned it around some, it would have been hard to keep most of the alumni on board.
As an Auburn person who's been here a while, you can't go against your team. You can't go against your coach. You can't tear down what you're building up. So if you're trying to make a good team, if you're trying to support your team, you have to go along with the team. You have to look at what the coach is doing. I thought that he had a new idea going with 3 quarterbacks at the same time, giving them all a job to do during the same game, pulling them out and putting them back in for whatever he wanted to do in a minute point during the game. That was a new form of thinking. A lot of other coaches said, ooh, you never do that, but he was trying something new. I think that that's what you have to do to lead the pack. You have to try things that are new. You have to be the person that leads the pack by coming up with a new way to do coaching. And he tried that, and what he found was it didn't work in the SEC. He had to pull back a little bit, stick with White for some of his game because of his throwing.
What's the Plainsman's cartoon I saw about 4 weeks ago, or maybe a month or 2 ago? Don't put Gus on the bus yet.
Yeah.
Now, because now they playing, and I can see the relief when they won that game about 3 or 4 games ago, the relief on his face on the football field. So if y'all continue to play and his team and staff keep doing what they're doing, we've won the last 3 to 4 games back to back. So if we keep with that gusto, Gus don't have to go.
Exactly. That should be a phrase.